What up, boys? It's Gaz, and welcome to another Warframe video. So we got a fun one for you today, and honestly, you're going to be embracing some dark powers today to red crit with Mesa's regulator pistols. Yes, it actually is not clickbait, and you can red crit with Mesa's pistols now that we got this new mod that came out yesterday. I guess it's 2 days at this point, called Mark of the Beast. So before we get into it, make sure you hit that like button and say sub to this channel for daily Warframe video uploads. Got lots of stuff coming in on that channel, guys. Alright, so what do you want to do to get that red crit with Mesa? And to be fair, it's not going to red crit a lot, but it will be all orange crits and 5% red crits. To be honest, that's how it is going to be here. And what we're going to want to use is you're going to want to use the new throwing melee mod called Mark of the Beast, which honestly, it's kind of annoying to use it. But yeah, you get 6 melee kills with the glaive within 6 seconds, then you get 120% increased status chance and critical chance for secondary weapons for 24 seconds if you get 6 melee kills within 6 seconds with this. That is not refreshable, and it does work on Mesa's pistols, okay? Normally Mesa's pistols, if you have primed pistol gambit on there, is going to make it so it's like 71% crit chance. If you have Mark of the Beast proc, it's a little bit over 100%. So we're at 100% with Mark of the Beast proc on her pistols. Also, Hornet Strike is an okay mod, but if you want maximum damage, you do want to switch out your primed Expel instead of Hornet Strike in that slot. Of course, you could run more fire rate too, but I feel like we have enough fire rate personally with Lethal Torrent. And honestly, you could just take off Scorch and put on like fire rate in that last slot. It might be better DPS, but I feel like we're doing plenty of damage personally. Okay, so that's that. These two things are covered. You're going to also want to run Arcane Avenger on Mesa herself. And to make it so you can easily proc Arcane Avenger, which procs on damage to yourself, we're going to be running Combat Discipline. Whenever you kill an enemy, you will lose 10 health. Thankfully, Mesa's third ability, Shatter Shield, has 95% damage reduction, and that will make it so you only take 1 damage per kill, and that will make it so you can reliably proc Arcane Avenger just by killing enemies. Because a lot of times with Mesa, you're killing stuff in one shot before they can even hurt you. So, yeah, this will help you proc Avenger. If you don't want to run this, you could always run something else. I originally had Brief Respite on, but the problem with Brief Respite in Mesa is you're usually running a good amount of efficiency. As you can see here, we don't have too much efficiency on this setup. You could also run something like Energy Siphon, I guess, or, Corrosive Projection, something like that. And as you can see right here, we have a little bit of efficiency because we have Arcane Energize, making it so it's very easy to keep the energy up as long as you're killing a bunch of stuff. And I know these Prime mods are not maxed out. If you wanted to do this build, you need to throw like one or two more Forma to fit this all on here if you max out your mods. And always keep in mind, if you want, because you're going to need some range, because getting those 6 kills with Mark of the Beast is a pain in the butt. So we're going to go with Ensnare to pull the enemies together. Basically for either stunning an area or locking down a Kuva Lich. Locking that Kuva Lich, red crit him with your Peacemakers really easily. You could just put on Augur Reach in that slot to give you 2 more extra points. So that's basically it. And then the last thing, you will need an Adarza Kavat for this, which gives you 60% additional crit chance. So we get 45 from Avenger, 60 from Adarza, and then since the Peacemakers are over 100 with all this stuff said and done, it is enough crit chance to orange crit every shot and red crit on some of the shots. We'll show some gameplay as well on the Steel Path. Since Kuva Nucor is pretty decent, we're also going to use the Kuva Nucor here, and you will be getting orange crits with the Kuva Nucor, and a lot of really high status chance. Honestly, the Kuva Nucor with this is pretty messed up. We need to not kill all of them here. So you can see Mark of the Beast is proc. Just wait for our cat buff to go off. Looks like the cat is bugged out, so we'll just use our Peacemakers. See, as you can see, there's mostly orange crits here because the cat is bugged out. Let's see if the cat can not bug out for a second here. Come on, wake up. You got a job to do, cat. Let's try that again. Since we have primed Expel Grenier, we have spawned some Grenier enemies here. It is still not running over here. There we go. It gave us the crit buff. Alright, now is our chance. Kill 6 of them. And as you can also see, there's a red crit right there. As you can also see, getting all these crit buffs on your Glaive Prime, or any weapon you have equipped, is going to be some insane damage. So, If you're running a primary, like, let's say, like the Phantasma, weapon that does very well without any crits at all, but, you know, some crit buffs wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be a bad thing to get a crit buff on the Phantasma. That's going to be really good for you, because it will just give you over 100% crit chance. You could actually orange crit on the Phantasma without a Smita buff. So pretty good stuff there. Also, with a decent amount of range on your build for Mesa, you can actually you can stun enemies pretty reliably with your tip. So you can see right there, everything is orange. There's some red, and this is no like RNG. This Smita will go off, or this Adarza will reliably go off every like 20 seconds, I think it is. So yeah, and then the only thing that is actually annoying is keeping the Mark of the Beast up, because it doesn't refresh, like I said. And in normal missions, there is not always 6 enemies standing right next to each other, which is a big problem with this. And as you can see right here, the new core with all these crit buffs just tears through them real easily. We don't even have the Adarza going. Use the new core. The new core kills faster than the Peacemakers a lot of the time, to be honest. But I just thought it was... I've always wanted a red crit with Mesa's pistols. And there you go. Playstyle unlocked. Let's get some gameplay in here. This is Steel Path. And it's basically everything is the same. We're using all the stuff I showed in the simulacrum here. I believe we had a little bit more efficiency on this build because I was testing some stuff out. But yeah, like I said, here's the actual mission. This is like, thankfully there was a bunch of enemies stuck right here where we could proc Mark of the Beast, but a lot of times it's not the case. And as you can see, the Kuva new core's tearing through them. And then when we feel like red critting with our Mesa pistols, sure, why not? We can do that as well. So I find this very fun. And like I said, it does work on Kuva Liches. I did a Kuva Lich during the stream today, which I recorded this gameplay on. By the way, check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ks_ttv, when I'm testing out these builds live, theory crafting with you guys. Because, yeah, chat did give some input on here. The combat discipline thing, I did not... I was at first running Brief Respite, like I said, and combat discipline is fine. Like, you could definitely go for corrosive projection or something like that, but like in a lot of the like normal content levels, enemies just die before they can even shoot you. So you can reliably proc... Avenger with combat discipline, but definitely make sure you have your 3-up. If you don't have your 3-up and you're killing a bunch of stuff with combat discipline on you, you're just gonna basically insta-kill yourself. So it's also nice because you can technically support your teammates, since they'll get heals when like enemies die and all that stuff from combat discipline. So pretty good stuff there. Overall, I do like this playstyle a lot. It is very good for Kuva Liches. I highly recommend it there. And the amount of extra crit stuff you're getting, especially for pistols, is very nice. I was running... What was I running? I was doing... I think it was the Aximati Prime. I was using the Rattlegut secondary. That was really good. It's really annoying to detonate the glaive and you have a primary equipped as well. So I just took out the primary. It was just getting annoying to have to switch between all the guns and stuff. Because the thing about exploding your glaive with the heavy attack button... Depending if you're dual wielding or not, the button to explode it for the heavy attack version changes. So I was just getting really annoyed, to be honest. So I took off the primary. But yeah, like there was plenty of good primaries. The Kuva, or not the Kuva, the Ignis Wraith with a 100% crit buff, not too bad. The Kuva Ogress was pretty good, AoE clear and stuff. The problem I had with the Kuva Ogress, though, is I was using it too much, and it was making it so I wasn't proccing Mark of the Beast as much. Because you do need to really focus on using Mark of the Beast if you want to get those red crits on Mesa, and everything orange crit as well, which is a very nice DPS upgrade. But yeah, you can get away with just using yellow crits, but you know what? This is actually happening, and if you've always wanted to do this like I have, welcome to today. This mod just came out yesterday, and, you know... The initial first impressions video I had out, and I did not talk about Mesa, but here you go. It's a red crit Mesa build because of this new mod. What more can you ask for? I could actually ask for a lot. I think they should be reproccable. It's very annoying and tedious to reproc this every 24 seconds, and it should just be reproccable, honestly. Don't change nothing else besides make it reproccable, and I'm a little bit more okay with it, okay? Talk to you guys next time. Hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you next for another build video or something else like that. Peace.